You ever get one of those early morning calls that instantly makes you spill your coffee? I did. Before my first sip, my phone buzzed, and it was a sheriff. "Sir, are you aware someone just broke into your house?" he asked. Eye-opening, doesn't even begin to cover it. And of course, I wasn't even home. My rental property is about 30 minutes away. The kicker? My brand new doorbell camera captured the entire debacle in full HD. And when I say the entire thing, I mean it. Every embarrassing move of a local HOA Karen committing a felony, like a toddler sneaking cookies from the jar. It all started 2 weeks prior when I listed my old house for rent after relocating closer to work. Quiet little neighborhood, nothing fancy. Just the kind of place where neighbors smile while silently judging your lawn's exact blade height. The tenants were a young couple, friendly, punctual, barely a peep. But apparently, their only crime was existing within Karen's line of sight. Karen, self-appointed neighborhood watch commander, didn't need a badge, just a clipboard, sunglasses perched like a crown, and ego the size of a small moon. Her hobbies included spying through blinds, taking obsessive photos of garbage cans left out more than 4 hours, and reporting every trivial occurrence as a catastrophic HOA violation. The HOA hadn't existed for 3 years, but Karen clearly missed that memo, or maybe she just refused to let her empire die. Anyway, one sunny Thursday afternoon, my phone exploded with messages from my tenants. "Your neighbor's walking around with a tape measure again." At first, I ignored it, thinking maybe she was marking her property line. Then another text. "She just took pictures of our dog in the backyard." Alarm bells rang. I opened the security app, and there she was, Karen in all her glory. Floral blouse tucked into high-waisted capris, sunglasses atop her head, clipboard in hand, pacing the porch like she was judging the universe. She muttered, shook her head, and dramatically pointed at a potted plant as if it had personally offended her. I told the tenants, "Ignore her. Eventually, she'll get bored." Oh, if only. Bored Karen is far more dangerous than entertained Karen. Fast forward to Saturday night. 11:47 p.m., motion alert from the doorbell camera. Raccoon? Maybe. Curiosity got the best of me. And there she was, Karen, creeping up the walkway in the dark, flashlight in one hand, a mysterious plastic bag in the other. I could have called the cops immediately, but a part of me wanted to witness this train wreck firsthand. And boy, it did not disappoint. She crouched by the door, pulled items from the bag, and placed them carefully on the porch. Then came a photography session, angles, zooms, the works, as if she were documenting her own crime masterpiece. But she wasn't done. Out came a small Ziploc with some kind of powder, sprinkled near the step, then more photos. I was witnessing a suburban scandal unfold in real time. Just when I thought she'd leave, she attempted the unthinkable. Opening the door. "Let's see if these renters are as innocent as they claim," she whispered. 1 foot inside before my tenant's dog barked like a smoke alarm. Karen panicked, tripped backward, flashlight rolling across the porch, beam perfectly illuminating her wide-eyed, mid-scream face. Then she bolted. Stumbling across the lawn, lost a shoe, vanished into the night like a suburban Cinderella. I was still laughing when the doorbell system pinged. Suspicious activity detected. Video uploaded to cloud storage. Little did I know, a copy automatically went to the sheriff, thanks to the smart security subscription. So the next morning, the deputy calls. "Mr. Lawson, we've reviewed your footage. You want to come down here?" Apparently, Karen had gone to sheriff first, claiming my tenants were running an illegal operation. She even presented her stage photos. But the full HD, timestamp, multi-angle footage told the story clearly. Karen caught red-handed, sneaking, planting, and trespassing. When I arrived at the sheriff's office, I expected embarrassment. Nope. Full-blown performance mode. Arms waving, voice booming, pastel cardigan fluttering like a flag of entitlement. "He's lying," she shouted. "The footage is fake. Deep fake. AI generated." The deputy's deadpan explained the encrypted server's confirmed authenticity. Karen doubled down. "I saw criminal activity." I blinked. "Karen, that's basil. An herb garden." Her glare could curdle milk. "Don't play dumb. I saw white powder." Deputy holds up a bag. Baking soda. I mutter. Silence. We also recovered your flashlight. And Shu at the scene adds his partner. Karen's face goes from red to purple. She screeched. Case closed. Even then, she didn't back down entirely. The deputy gave her one last chance. Mrs. Atkins, why were you on Mr. Lawson's property after midnight? Arms crossed, she declares, to protect the neighborhood, to stop criminal activity. I chime in, Karen, my tenants are a nurse and a teacher. Their wildest night is Netflix and chamomile tea. Her signature Karen glare. You think you can just rent anyone? This was a respectable community, before you brought in outsiders. I smirked. Karen, there hasn't been an HOA here since 2020. You don't own the street. You don't even own the... You ever wake up to a phone call that makes you spill your coffee before your first sip? That was me, the sheriff's deputy on the line. Sir, are you aware someone just broke into your house? I wasn't home. My rental is a solid 30 minutes away, but my brand new doorbell camera had already captured the entire spectacle in full HD. And when I say entire, I mean every ridiculous second of a local HOA Karen committing felonies with the subtlety of a toddler sneaking cookies. It all began 2 weeks earlier when I listed my old house for rent. Quiet neighborhood, modest homes, neighbors who wave but secretly judge the exact blade height of your grass. My tenants were a young couple, polite, responsible, the kind of people who barely make a sound. Their only offense? Being in Karen's line of sight. Karen, self-appointed neighborhood watch commander, needed no official badge, just sunglasses, a clipboard, and an ego that could double as a small planet. She spent her days taking photos of slightly crooked trash cans, inspecting plants like they committed crimes, and inventing HOA violations that hadn't existed in 3 years. The HOA had dissolved, but she clearly refused to accept it. One Thursday, my phone erupted with messages from the tenants. Your neighbor is pacing with a tape measure again. At first, I ignored it, thinking maybe she was measuring her property line. Then, she just took pictures of our dog in the backyard. Alarm bells rang. I opened the security app, and there she was, Karen in all her glory. Floral blouse tucked into high-waisted capris, clipboard in hand, sunglasses like a suburban crown. She paced, muttered, pointed at a potted plant like it owed her money. I told the tenants, ignore her. She'll get bored eventually. Oh, if only. Bored Karen is a monster. Fast forward to Saturday night. 11:47 p.m., motion alert. Raccoon? Probably not. The camera feed opened, and there she was, Karen, creeping up a walkway in the dark, flashlight in one hand, mysterious bag in the other. I could have called the cops immediately, but I decided to witness this masterpiece of suburban chaos firsthand. She crouched by the door, removed items from a bag, arranged them meticulously on the porch, then took photographs from every angle like a proud crime scene investigator. And then came the powder. Out of the bag, a small Ziploc, sprinkled near the step. Another photo. My jaw hit the floor. Just when I thought she'd leave, she tried the unthinkable. Opening the door. Let's see if these renters are as innocent as they claim, she whispered. Foot inside before the tenant's dog barked. She panicked, tripped backward, flashlight rolling, beam perfectly capturing her wide-eyed, mid-scream face. She bolted across the lawn, lost a shoe, vanished into the night like a suburban Cinderella. The next morning, the sheriff called. The camera system automatically sent them the footage. Karen had gone to them first, claiming illegal activity. She presented her staged photos. But my HD timestamp multi-angle footage spoke for itself. Karen, red-handed, trespassing, sneaking, planting evidence. At the sheriff's office, I expected humiliation. Nope. Performance mode. Arms waving, voice booming, pastel cardigan fluttering like a flag of entitlement. He's lying. The footage is fake. Deep fake. Deputy sighed. Explained the footage came straight from encrypted servers. Karen doubled down. I saw illegal activity. I blinked. Karen, that's basil. They have an herb garden. Her glare could curdle milk. Don't play dumb. I saw white powder. Deputy holds evidence bag. Baking soda. Silence. We also recovered your flashlight and shoe at the scene. Adds partner. Karen's face went red to purple. Case over. Even then, she didn't stop. Next morning, flyers appeared all over the neighborhood. Warning: illegal tenants. Fake police logos included. Neighbors captured her handing them out and uploaded the footage online. Within hours, viral sensation. Local news, memes, remixes, the works. Karen fought back online, claiming deep fakes, but the sheriff's public statement disproved her. She escalated further. 2 days later, lawn chair, binoculars, handwritten neighborhood surveillance zone sign. She camped across the street. My tenants called, half laughing, half panicking. Deputies arrived, escorted her home, still yelling about justice and revenge. Then came her final act, a lawsuit represented by a lawyer she found on Facebook Marketplace. Knocked on my tenant's door. Property under legal investigation. The so-called lawyer admitted he wasn't licensed. Karen paid him $50 to print forms. I calmly said, "All right, Karen, file whatever you want. I'll wait." 2 days later, she tried to demand an immediate hearing at the DMV. Security cameras captured everything. Clerk: "Ma'am, this isn't a court." Karen ranted about corruption and deepfakes. Video went viral again. Sheriff's office, now armed with evidence of trespassing, harassment, and illegal surveillance, finally executed a warrant. Karen was arrested. She avoided jail, but received probation, community service, and a restraining order preventing her from coming near the property. Now, I framed a still image of Karen mid-scream, flashlight rolling, shoe missing, caption, "Caught in 4K, the legend of Karen." Tenants live happily. Neighborhood has peace. Occasionally, someone mentions her name, and everyone shares the same look: horror, laughter, disbelief. Suburban life beats reality TV. Moral: before you try to mess with someone else's property, check for cameras. Here, they don't just record, they snitch directly to the sheriff.